Greetings and good morning, everybody. Welcome to a marvelous Monday. That's right. We are deep into October, only a few days left. Spooky days are coming, my friends, and I hope you enjoy them. Do take care and take note. There seems to be some crazy people out there suggesting some crazy ideas to do with your candy, and I hope the FBI is investigating. We'll get to that probably tomorrow, and thank you for your attention to this matter, the podcast. But for right now, a huge shout out and thank you to Staccato DDS gifting 10 CultureCasino memberships, getting us back on the road to 1,000 members. And that is an extraordinary task indeed. Thank you, Staccato, and thank you to all of the wrenches who were here nice and early this morning. It was amazing. And to the rest of you out there, it is a glorious day indeed. But one of the more glorious things, of course, is our history lessons, which we get here with regularity from our good friend, Griffin's View. That's right. Regularly giving us a update on history. And I think we all need a little bit of that, right? So the history of mostly science, oh boy. On October 27th, 1938, DuPont demonstrated its new synthetic polyamide called nylon, invented to make parachutes. Some think it might not work for fashion. Hey, it worked for pants. I'm just going to say. I had parachute pants, didn't you guys? I thought it was kind of cool. So I think Staccato probably had some parachute pants in there. They look pretty cool, especially the camo ones, but I got some that were red with white piping. Yeah, they were perfect for breakdancing in. So, yeah, I'm old. Woo, my birthday month is coming quickly, folks. We are going to make lots of ancient culture jokes, and I appreciate ancient cultures. Anyway. Thank you so very much to Staccato DDS and Griffin's View. You guys are incroyable, to say something in French, sort of. Anyway, O.C. Dobbins, please be doing okay where you are. I know a lot of my friends are not working, so I get it. Let's see, who else is out there? We got more folks out there. Look at this. Caveat Ties is over on Green Machine. We've got the lovely Ms. Pick Cafe, Crazy White Boy, Dr. Jill, and many others. Thank you, Ms. Pick Cafe, for everything. You are incredible for sure. And I didn't even butcher your French. So I guess I could have. Let's see. We've got 6 minutes plus a little bit of bonus time, and then we are on our way somewhere else. You guys pick, because I don't know where to send you. On that note, it's good to see everybody here, like Razorburn and Morgan King, the Warlord. See, I bet you guys didn't know. Libby Priest, good morning. Look at these great humans. Andy Masterson, the most talented man on the internet. And Barry the Music Man with one of the great posters of the great bands of all times. That's right. All right, so with all that being said, folks, 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it, and you can be sure to be informed on the box office today because I dropped a video this morning for most of you at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time, or I guess that would be 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. If you haven't seen it yet, you might want to because you'll find out something magical. Chainsaw Man whips past $100 million worldwide. One battle after another keeps raging. Not really. They're lying to you. This was all about the anime. It's the only thing that saved the box office. This was a dismal weekend at the box office. In fact, it's so bad, even Pro called it out after I dropped my video. We've got, a weird Miami Vice thing happening, perhaps, in that Austin Butler... Oops, why didn't that convert? Something weird's going on, folks. Hang on a moment. We'll get that sorted out. Yeah, Austin Butler is set to play, well... a famous character I don't think he's ready for. He might have the look, but he doesn't have the swagger. And I worry a lot about that. Don Johnson was unique. So was several of the other folks that played many of the other characters they're going to be recasting. But Michael B. Jordan may work. We'll have to see. Not sure. But Miami Vice is coming in a different form. I have two versions of this story. The Laugh Factory Chicago manager got arrested by feds for interfering with an immigration operation. And that's despite the people trying to obstruct justice who should have been arrested in this process. But he kind of looks the type, doesn't he? You know, he's a scruffy nerf herder. But he was arrested. So he's, you don't mess with the feds. They'll take you to jail. But the other thing you don't mess with is Sydney Sweeney because, well, she's back. She showed off a new look, which I illustrated last evening during the late night culture show. Shorter hair, a blonde, a neat little longish bob cut with good coloring. But she's also filming Euphoria Season 3, feeling like I'm going home to family. Very much excited to be playing the character again. And when she's done, she says, I wrap Euphoria in 2 days. Awesome. At least they're making it. It's been a long time coming, and I think a lot of people were forgetting where they knew that fake model Zendaya from. Beyond that, we've got Adam Brony saying that Seth Rogen scenes are of Nobody Wants This Season 2 went way off script. Yeah, that's the problem with Seth. He destroys every scene he's in, and he's got the worst laugh on the planet. And he's probably the reason why the Aziz Ansari guy got failed movies. Stop putting this guy in things. It'll get better. We've got Newsom, 2028, California governor to decide on White House bid after midterms. Everybody knows he's running. The question is he going to get past the primary? I don't see that happening. There are a lot of smart people that are going to run for president on the Democrat side. This guy is not smart. He says dumb things, and he does dumb things. He probably should be in jail, but it is what it is. We've got Japan's new leader trying to connect with Donald Trump. It could take maybe a Ford F-150 truck or many other things. Not that it would fit on many of the roads in Japan. And I think Japan's new leader is going to be just fine dealing with Donald Trump. U.S. and China say a trade deal is drawing closer. Trump and Xi are ready for some high-stakes meeting, of course, which I think they probably already had done for the day. And I think we're probably closer and closer to a trade deal than we expect. Trump's actually threatening Canada with an extra 10% extra import tax for not pulling down the anti-tariff ad, which was a blatant lie and edited very deceitfully here in the States. And, of course, it aired during the World Series. So, yeah. These people are not operating in good faith. They never have. And the fact that Doug Ford did that without talking to Carney, who really is kind of a wet wash rag anyway. I don't know. Pretty wild. We've got Japan successfully launching a new cargo spacecraft to deliver supplies to the ISS and maybe other future space adventures. We've got Transportation Secretary saying he's going to pull $160 million from California over non-citizen truck licenses that are, been a policy for some time. We'll have to see if this has any effects on California and whether they continue to put people in this country who, seem to be killing citizens. That's bad. We got this guy, Ryan Johnson, saying, hey, coming back to Star Wars would be the most wonderful thing in the world, but probably not for audiences who really care about Star Wars. This guy is a tool and is always trying to be more clever than you, which he's not. Not at all. Speaking of not at all, Antonio Gates was not at all smart when he decided to be part of the rigged Miami poker game. That's right. This guy here, Hall of Famer, no bueno. He's in big, big trouble. Speaking of big, big trouble, we've got, the bear story for the day. A bear cub was safely captured in Santan Valley, Arizona, which I think is in Pinal County. Yeah, and they've been trying to get him safely relocated back into the wild, which they did, which is good news. Pinal County Sheriff's Office deputies and Arizona Game and Fish were first called out last week to collect the small bear that was roaming the area. And not only did they find it, they put it back where it needed to go. On that note, we're out of here. Stick around for a few minutes of bonus time. We got a couple other stories to talk about real quickly. And there's that. There's that. All right, folks. Apparently, I have the wrong background behind me, but that's okay. CNN is still going to fade quickly, very soon, especially if it's handled by someone else, which it will be in the future. But let's talk a little bit about the fact that everybody, all my friends on the East Coast, now, mind you, I'm, kind of the West Coast-ish guy. So, I've never really seen a hurricane. I've seen the remnants of hurricanes, but I've often just been able to narrowly avoid them. And you guys are about to get smashed. And I'm sorry. I want y'all to be careful. Understand that Melissa, why is it always these very angry women that are, names these hurricanes? Anyway, Melissa upgrades to Category 5 hurricane as it nears Jamaica with catastrophic flooding expected. And this thing, if it shows up in the States, is going to be a hot mess. Although, our water temperature is starting to go down a little bit, but it's forecast to make landfall on that island on Tuesday and cross Cuba and the Bahamas through Wednesday. So Florida, suit up. So early Monday, Melissa was centered about 135 miles south of Kingston, Jamaica, which is a beautiful place, and about 320 miles southwest of Guantanamo, Cuba. The U.S. National Hurricane Center in Miami said. This won't be fun if it hits, folks. So be ready, okay? Be hurricane. I want you always to be bear aware, but be hurricane aware, because this is going to come crashing down on your heads, and I'm sorry for it. We got matzo balls in the house. Hey, Culture, unsure why Cap's there. Oh, it's fine. Too much morning coffee. Well, there you go. And speaking of too much morning coffee, I think I haven't had quite enough yet today, but we'll see. Looks like we got some more generosity in the chat. From our friend SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor for 5 CultureCasino cash, saying, here is a interesting subvert expectations. Okay. Make people think Johnson is coming back to Star Wars, but instead put in ST2 Wrath of Khan director with Lorne. I think that would be great. I think Lorne is an untapped commodity in Hollywood, not just for his knowledge, but for his abilities. He's a phenomenal actor. He's got a great voice, as you all know. And Lorne and Apollo is coming up, I think, tomorrow night, so you don't want to miss that. What a great series of days we had. This weekend was fun, guys. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Look at all these wonderful people. Ms. Pitt Cafe out there shouting things out. We got folks on both the Green Machine and on the YouTube chatting away. Plus, we got our ex-friends over there. I mean, they're not our ex-friends. They're still our friends, but they're on X. We're going to have to navigate that in culture for a long time. But I just wanted to show you that people there are getting ready for the storm. The storm's going to be rough. It looks like the slow-moving storm, despite its wind speed, has unfortunately killed 3 people in Haiti and a 4th person in the DR, the Dominican Republic. This is a risk, folks. It's a risk when you live on islands, and I just want everybody to be careful. So if you're on the East Coast, listen regularly to the weather news. It could save you and your family's lives. And I'm a big fan of that. All right. Finally, the last story of the day, one I wanted to get to, is I think they're going to have to really start charging people for the dangerous rhetoric they're using, especially if they're threatening people. Because if they don't, they're going to have more of these kinds of stories. So a 29-year-old anarchist was arrested for an alleged $45,000 hit on Pam Bondi. FBI investigation obviously is going crazy right now, but this guy's got this person has a lengthy rap sheet and has been arrested for allegedly putting a $45,000 hit on Attorney General Pam Bondi on TikTok. That's dumb. That's really stupid. Tyler Maxon Avalos, 29, was nabbed on October 16th after a tipster alerted the FBI to the alleged murder for hire plot the suspect had blasted out on social media earlier this month. Guys, this is no bueno. Crazy stuff. Anyway, the chilling post included a photo of Bondi with a sniper scope, red dot on her forehead with the caption, "Wanted Pam Bondi, reward 45,000, dead or alive, preferably dead." That's insanity. Underneath the photo, Avalos allegedly added, "Cough, cough. When they don't serve us, then what?" This is an evil, evil person. His profile also brandished a link to the anarchist fact book, according to court filings. I don't know what to say, guys. It's wild. We got to stop this. He was convicted in July of 2022 for stalking in Minnesota, as well as domestic battery in Florida in 2016. This is not a good person. So, yeah. I think we need to make sure that the Democrats are held accountable for dangerous rhetoric. I'm all for free speech, but you are not allowed to incite violence. That's a thing. I think you would all agree. Anyway, I want to say again, thank you for the enormous generosity of SFXF 314 Sabretooth Raptor, and of course, Staccato DDS, who is helping us get back to our 1,000 member goal. I was trying to think of a better word than goal, but goal's just a good word. And I'm not even yelling it right now like somebody scored soccer. So there's that. And our lovely friend, the ever wonderful Ruby Hoo for 5 Culture Casino Cash says, stock up on everything for a hurricane. Indeed. Hoove and I have been through this a few. Yeah. He did rescues when he was a young man. That's amazing. Tell him thank you. And say hi to Hoove. I haven't seen him in like it's almost a month, Ruby Hoove. Are you guys okay? Been worried about you. But thank you for the $5 super chat, dear. Much appreciated. And to the rest of you guys, we are about to have an incredible week. I know it going forward. Now, where am I sending you? Do you guys have any preferences? What stream would you like to visit next? Because we have opportunity to send you places and save you time from having to tune in somewhere. Benny Johnson is live right now. Let's see if there's anybody else live. Hang on. Let's see. G&G Daily is on right now. And Midnight's Edge in the morning is on right now. What do you guys think? I got 1 vote for G&G. Okay, Freaks and Flamers it is. You guys are wild. I love you guys so much. All right, friends. Let's get you redirected over there. And do take a look at this morning's video, folks, and give me some comments out there. And a few thumbs up would help as well. We want to get you entertained and informed. And you should know that this was a terrible weekend at the box office. So with that, be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands because it's good hygiene, and it genuinely is. And until next time, see ya. For real. For real, for real. For real, for real.